Good evening, my friends. It's Friday evening as usual, and it will be posted in the morning tomorrow. If someone would like to have a free reading with me, please write the comments in the comment section, and I will be finding the lucky person on the next time, and it will be Monday morning. So you have a lot of time to write some comments. Thank you for your likes on my shorts. I like to do them. Oops. And so the video will be about for entertainment and spiritual use. But it will be about Allen Weisselberg, Trump ex-CEO or whatever. Will Trump be re-elected? Do you think that 45 will beat up DeSantis? Future of Baron Trump? Will Malaysian Bowing MH370 will be found? Will women get their rights back? Do you see something for solar eclipse situation in Haiti? When we will find that Putin was helping 45 to win? I have only 30 minutes, so I have to find enough time. Will Israel resolve their issue during the Passover? Okay. So Allen Weisselberg is the 75-year-old guy who was arrested, and he is recently in Rikers Island, in one of the worst prisons. So he has 5 months. He has 1 more month, and now they want to know if he will be, because he changed lawyers. 2 lawyers that were paid by Trump now are not working for him. So it is interesting. People are interested why. And when I close my eyes, that's when I have the answers. I saw a picture, and I will show you what I saw. On the board, you have someone juggling with this, and it's not easy. It's slippery. There are no borders. So I think he's like a loose cannon, and any moment he can testify against Trump. I'm not saying that he is already, but he is in that stage, very fragile. He doesn't want to stay longer, but they have more issues with him, and he can definitely be kept much longer in a prison. No one wants to do that. Will he testify against his boss, ex-boss? So far, he was very pro-Trump. His wife is worried about him. She is not keen about the situation that he is there. Don is big problem for Don. She is very upset with Don, and she wants her husband to be safe and secure. Probably he got even, feeling sick, because it's not the luxury that he was used to it all his life. And now she feels vulnerable. She is telling him, fight for us, not for Trump. And that might be the reason he might be quitting. It caused her so much stress as well. They had a really good marriage, so that is something that Trump doesn't experience. He don't understand that. And Silimi, will Trump be re-elected? he will be still loved by many, but I don't see him finishing the finish line. So I don't think he will be that much loved, but there will be a lot of people who will love him. Will he be re-elected? Oh gosh, guys, help me. I need to know that. And I saw him not finishing, like, collapsing before. There will be a huge struggle for him, a lot of battle. I see the cards in the screen. They will trying to make decision, but they will find someone who is more decent. So they will be looking for someone who has better ability to communicate with people. They might have enough of that drama. Okay. Okay, Starlight Glazer. Any chances in the future do you guys see for Baron Trump? Would he run for president? And I saw him as a merchant, selling stuff and waiting for ships to come in. I don't think he has that in him. He's more like Melania. He doesn't like to be on the spotlight. So I don't think he would like to be in the politics. No, he will be trying to avoid to go his own way, more love boy, and no, he might need some medical help eventually, and he will sleep on it. I don't think he would really need to enjoy the political arena. His mother doesn't like that, and I think he has very much the same attitude. Okay. Linda Borgen. Will they find the Malaysian Boeing MH370 plane that went missing a few years ago? I saw 3 parts on different beaches, so I think they will not be able to completely find this. Some beaches that will have a woman's name, and they will be speculating, just the sadness of saying goodbye to all those people who dismiss, and unbelievable story. Chris Cross, thank you for your advices. I took them to my heart. It's about how to do shorts. And will there be a time that all the rights, that's men's card, women's rights and women's get their rights back? And I think there will be eventually a time that women will unite, put everything in one net and fight for it. So there will be a woman's right, pay for the same work the same way as for men, and as well that gun rights. Everything will be combined as one thing, and women will go on the streets and they will be fighting and fighting and fighting. So I think that will be a big thing. Eventually that might be something that everyone will be feeling part of the riots on the streets, protests, not riots, protests. And again, the same card came back. So the men's security of men's, they will have to support them, and eventually the women will get the rights Congress and Senate will have to give them because it will be too expensive to fight them. Elizabeth Carrier, do you see anything for the solar eclipse April 19 and 20 this year? I saw a big show, one of those that when we went to Disneyland, and there was parade in the late hours, I think 11 o'clock. So the kids, we had to let them to sleep for a moment because we were all days going from one place, one lineup to another, and what a nice hectic time. And it will be something like unbelievable. So something will be splashy. That's what I saw. And what else we will learn from the cards? Oh, something might be missing. We will learn more. So there will be more. We will have to educate ourselves. Maybe we might not have the good view on some places, but some places there might be. Something will be about making decisions related to money. So they will have to be influenced as well by that. Mariam D., can you do a reading on the situation in Haiti and when it will improve? Our beautiful island is turned into hell. You are correct. It's scary what's going on. And I saw a marriage card. We don't know if that means that they would like to be married to USA and be part of USA because they are so close. That's what I have seen. Beginning of new adventure for the security. Angel of security will be helping them. A new person will be sitting president because the previous one was killed. So I think that will be a big change. Maybe the marriages with the new head of the country will be, people will be more connected. You can help me to understand why I'm seeing the marriage card. Someone is putting wedding band and promise a marriage. Okay. Jacqueline S. Amour. When we will find that Putin help at Orange 45 to win 2016, would that cancel pardons that he gave when he was in office? If he will be convicted 3 times, that will open some gates to the more investigation from Mueller's, investigation. And I saw 3 lunatics walking with the eyes closed. So I think eventually something in 3. So I think that's 3 times he will be found guilty, and then they will find more informations, more drama, shaky tower, more legal things, and more battle, serious battle. So those cards, especially the shaky tower, is very harsh, and I think eventually we'll learn more about that. Jacqueline Robinson, will Israel resolve their issue while away on Passover? Time is never easy for me, so I'm not going to promise anything, but I saw a sleeping person in a bed. Maybe they will be sleeping on it yet. I said before that Netanyahu will shoot himself from the not arrow, but with the arrow, but So we have to, and the same evening we learned that he changed his mind, because after removing his secretary of not security but secretary of protection, like war, there was such a rebellion situation in the country, so he said, okay, I'm postponing. I don't think he can reopen that gates. So he must be very afraid, and he will be sleeping on it, and he might end up waking up one day in a prison. Okay, so what that will mean, I have to pull 3 cards to know more about that. Making better decisions now, because he will be afraid to make the same silly mistake that people will, all over the country will be rebellion. Queen of Love, healing. They need the country needs healing, and the country is so reunited. He can't make people to do what he wants. He has to listen, and that's good. That's democracy. Maybe it's not easy because they were protesting for several weeks on weekends. Eventually they won what they wanted. So Patty Palmer, her surgery, I still have more time, so 1 second. Darlene B, how is the weather going to be in Atlantic coast of Canada this year? Any large storms? I saw number 6. Hopefully not, because, but it's scary to even think about that. Yeah, the struggle, the drama, beginning of the season, and we have 7. So it can be 6 or 7. Maybe the 7 one wouldn't be as big, but that's what I have seen. And L is Richard Palin, the man arrested in Delphi, for murder 2017, those 2 young girls. The actual person who did that. If not, who is responsible and the motive. I think his mentality is more like a young child. I think that's him, and there is not real motive, not just the pure animal instinct. So Angel of Work will guide the police, and they will find the leaders will be very proud what they did, and yeah, they are going the right direction, under control. Everything is under control. So okay, I still have time. Lily Rose and Carrie Lake seems to be carrying. It seems to be crying. Sorry, not carrying. Do you see her coming back? And vision of the bank. You have this like in the bank. So I think she is planning to come back no matter what. She wants to be on the spotlight, fighting and telling you the different story. When you are looking, and you have to see the black when she is saying it's black, even if it's white. So yeah, I have seen that, and she will be very close to Trump, and she will be involved so much in all the writing even. She wants to be independent and she would like to be vice. So she is really feeling about her future to be secure and right now she would like to be his supporter, but eventually she would like to be more than supporter, if you know what I mean. For entertainment only. Mary Smith, when people go to other side, do anyone speak the same language? Kids can communicate so easily when they are very young. I had a girlfriend when I was 5 years old, and she was from France, living on the same street, and my mom spoke French a little bit, not quite actually. She was working for translator on some certain times, so she was able to read. And that lady didn't speak any Polish. Her daughter and me, we were playing and we were talking. I know that's not excuse, but I think on the another side, people are communicating telepathically. They can read the minds. They don't need to use words or say. Yeah, there is no barrier of language, no color. Everyone is kind of see-through, and it's only about how good someone is. That's what counts. So if they are in a heaven, they are on the good path. Sometimes they have to stay for a while longer, or sometimes they are waiting for someone to visit, to die and be with them. Today I had a young girl lady, and her father died very early because of her. He had some brain tumor, and he is waiting for his wife. No one, her sister is on the other side, but he was not that close with the sister. He's waiting for his beloved wife. Yes, people will be protecting each other. They will be standing up for each other. They will be symbol of love, night of love, and symbol of security. So the language doesn't need to exist. Like even when we are carrying a baby, they can understand us. That they talk. We are communicating with them sometimes even without saying, because we are telling them how much we love them, how much we are waiting for them to come out. Yeah. Rusty, will America ever have a woman president? For sure, one day. And I see her very experienced, very smart, very good communicator. And some moments she will be feisty. So that's what you need from a president lady. Yeah. And she will be fighting for families, symbol of whole country. She will be loved and people will judge her fairly. So she will have a good judgment and people will be adoring her. Irene Lecure, why is Kellyanne Conway still defending the Trump's presidency? Does she want to be his manager again? She's insanely in love with the Republican Party. And she wants to have status that she is the best manager. So she's hoping that someone will hire her. And she divorced her husband just recently, so she can be separate from his image, because he's so against the Republican Party, and he started the Midas Touch, that big movement, and he's one of the people. I don't know if he's still there, but he was one of the first one. and she would like to, to be one of those ladies who are important in politics. Beginning of new adventure for her. Oh, she's waiting and waiting, and no one is making decision yet to hire her. Well, they're afraid of her husband. George Conway is not easy to please because he can say what he feels, and that was interesting marriage. And I said they will be like flipping bridges, open and put down, so communication and no communication, and now they are going through the divorce. Very interesting marriage situation, but long time ago I said I can't see them existing. Those bridges are history. No one is really using them too often. Patty Palmer, her surgery is postponed due to mental health crisis. She would like our help to pray for her, so we are sending you, Patty Palmer, all the best wishes, the help that you need on every aspect of the illness, mental and the operation, that you will be fine, and I hope you will be fine. I'm saying you have to think positively and you will be fine. And the remedies, and I want to send energies for good energy to anyone who needs our help, who is in the situation that is very destructive, very painful for those people who feels abandoned, lonely, and unprotected, lost. We want to send you our blessings and our prayers and our good energy and peace on the world. Every country should have peace and stability and be wealthy. And for the heartburn, if you have a heartburn, use baking soda is very good. So half teaspoon of baking soda, of not baking soda, of soda, no, baking soda. Yeah, baking soda is good for it. So no, I don't know. I check if it's a baking soda. Only soda. It's good for releasing the heartburn with water, with 1 glass of water. But please check me on it, because now I'm confused if it was baking soda or just soda. All the best to everyone, and aloe drink is very good as well for heartburn. Apple cider vinegar, sugar-free gum, banana, and smoking is bad. So if you have heartburns, just use different remedies and help yourself. Banana is easy to for me. I love bananas. Take care of yourself, and I love you guys, and see you next time.